Hi everyone. I have a special guest here today. Actually, we are in the home of Rebecca and Matilda Garrett, and we have Oliver with us, and Oliver is a service dog for this family. And can you tell me about the need for the service dog? How did you come about this?
Sure. Well, Matilda was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in May of 2013. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disorder that the body is no longer able to produce insulin. So now Matilda has to check her blood sugar 6 or more times a day. Wow. And is on an insulin pump.
Okay.
Because we are trying to mimic what an actual organ does, we do have occurrences where she's out of range, and that's where Oliver comes in.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me, how did you decide to find Oliver? This isn't a pet that you had before. This is a dog that you went to seek out?
Well, we actually had Oliver.
Okay.
Ahead of time, but we weren't training him for this. This was before Matilda was diagnosed.
Okay.
And once she was diagnosed, I knew that we needed a diabetic alert dog to be able to help us.
And being able to train your own pet was just extra special.
Exactly.
Already a family member. Okay, can you tell us how Oliver actually helps? What does Oliver do?
Well, Oliver is able to alert to abnormal blood glucose levels, and he can detect rapidly changing blood sugar levels before they reach a dangerous or life-threatening level.
Okay, so like, for example, if you're sleeping, right, when no one's there?
I actually have been low in the night before, and Mommy has had to wake me up in the middle of the night and stuff crackers in my mouth.
And put crackers in your mouth, that's what helps?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so let's go back to Oliver here. How did you train Oliver to do such a task as this?
Well, we were very lucky. We found a program that's in Franklin, Tennessee, and it's called Diabetic Alert Dogs the Borderland Way. And it's a unique program because it teaches people with pets how to train their own dog.
Oh, wow, that's really special.
So we're able to train him. We gather scent when she's either hypo or hyperglycemic, and we collect that scent, and then we do an imprinting process in a very contained environment.
Okay, and how long does that process take to train a dog?
Well, they say it can be up to 2 years before a dog is fully trained, but we found that within 4 months Oliver was already alerting on Matilda.
That's fantastic. Very good. Okay, so now you have to tell me what Oliver does during an abnormal glucose event.
Well, when I'm high, he will paw, but he will get excited and bark.
Okay.
He's not really supposed to do that, though. But when I am low, he will paw and bark.
Okay.
Because if I'm asleep, pawing won't really help that much.
Right, you sleep pretty heavy then,
yes.
right? Okay.
Well, the idea is for him to be able to come and get me.
Because
So
I
what
sleep upstairs.
Right.
Okay.
What he does is he'll alert her, and then he comes and he alerts me as well.
Okay.
And that way, you know, if she is having a hypoglycemic event, I don't want her coming down the stairs
Exactly.
or getting hurt.
Because when I am low, she makes me sit down and not move.
Okay.
I can't breathe.
I'm sure. So what are those the symptoms that you get when you get?
Well, I kind of get woozy and kind of weak-ish. But when I'm lower, I'm just like...
Her heart starts racing, and
Yeah.
she feels pretty awful. But
Right.
he's done a very good job. He doesn't catch every low or high, but he catches a lot. He's even gone so far as to alert when she's outside riding her bike and he's in the house.
Right. Oh,
So
wow.
we're able to stop her from having an extreme event and get her back to being normal as quick as possible.
Right. So I bet your friends really love having Oliver around because Oliver stays with you pretty often, right?
Yes, unless I'm like outside, then I can't exactly carry or like walk him around with me.
Exactly.
Well, under the Americans with Disabilities Act, he has full access as a service dog, so he's allowed to go everywhere with her.
That is really wonderful. That's so great. Okay, so tell me more about this program because I think that's fascinating. And how long also, too, how long has Matilda been diagnosed? When did this occur?
Well, Matilda's been diagnosed almost, well, a little over exactly a year.
Okay.
And that has completely changed our lives.
I'm sure.
In the United States, there's about 28 million people that have diabetes. About 3 million of them have type 1 diabetes.
Okay.
And this program teaches people to train their own dogs.
Okay.
There are facilities that do sell fully trained service dogs, diabetic alert dogs, with a price tag of anywhere from $15,000 to $35,000.
Oh my.
This program, Diabetic Alert Dogs the Borderland Way, has several different options. They sell a manual. They also offer 10-week sessions of classes that meet once a week. You bring your dog, you bring your family, and they also offer intensive workshops quarterly. So it allows for some flexibility with the program.
Exactly.
And we found that typically it takes about 2 of the 10-week sessions, so about 20 classes, for a dog to really start alerting.
Okay.
The job to teach them and train them is ongoing and continuous. It is nonstop, but it's definitely worth the peace of mind.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, how old is Oliver?
We actually got Oliver from a shelter,
Okay.
so we guesstimate he's between 2 and 3 years of age.
Right. And is he a standard poodle? Is that
He
correct?
is.
Okay. Oh, he's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. That's wonderful. So if folks would like more information about this or like to talk to you about this, do you counsel people in the area or let people know?
Sure, I
Okay.
do. I actually, since his success, I've been working with Diabetic Alert Dogs the Borderland Way, and am their program administrator at this time.
That's
So the phone
fantastic.
calls would actually come to me.
Would come right to you. Very good.